All right, so let's explain assignment operators in Python really simply. They're basically just used to assign values to variables. Now, the most common assignment operator is simply an equal sign. We've already covered this a couple of times in these tutorials where you basically can just assign a variable a value. So you say that x equals 10. And then if we go ahead and we print x, you'll see that if we run this program, we get 10. So basically, the value on the right equals the variable on the left. Now, what Python also has is shorthand assignment operators that combine arithmetic operators with assignment. So for instance, check this out. So here I know that x equals 10, but if I wanted to write a new equation that said x equals x plus 3, and now I go ahead and I print x, you're going to see that we're going to get a different result for x. So now 10 equals 10 plus 3. So that means this is 13, which makes x now 13. Even though we assigned it a value right here, which was 10, now the variable x equals 13. So remember, as you go down in code, whatever the last variable is equal to, that's what it is as far as Python and how it interprets it. So when I said that there's some assignment operators that could basically be a shorthand assignment operator, here's what I meant. Instead of making it x equals x plus 3, we can simply say x plus equals 3. And this is actually equivalent to the statement x equals x plus 3. If you don't believe me, check it out. I'm going to replace x equals x plus 3 with x plus equals 3. And then if I go ahead and I run this program, you'll see that we get the same exact result. And this is the case with a lot of the arithmetic operators that we covered in the previous video, where I can simply say x, the minus sign, and equals 3, which is the same as x equals x minus 3. So if we take 10, subtract 3, we get 7. So if we run this, we should get a result of 10 and 7. So let's see if we're correct. And you see right here, we in fact get 10 and 7. Now you can do the same thing for the multiplication operator. You can do the same thing for the division operator. You can do the same thing for the modulus operator, and so on and so forth. Now what I want to do is I would like to show you an example in real life where you might use one of these shorthand operators. Let me show you. So let's use a savings account balance as our example. So what we're going to achieve here is we're going to create an updated savings balance calculation, and we're going to program that in Python. So take a look here. So for the initial balance in your savings account, let's just say savings underscore balance is the variable, and we're going to set that equal to 100,000. Now let's say we saved an additional 50,000 and we're trying to figure out the balance. So we can write out the variable savings underscore balance equals saving underscore balance plus 50,000. And then if I go ahead and I print the savings balance, you'll see that if I go ahead and run the program, it says 150,000. It's accurate, but we can actually shorten this line of code right here. And remember, in Python, in coding in general, it's always really, really helpful to make the code more concise and easier to read. And these shorthand assignment operators help to do just that. So instead of me writing savings underscore balance equals saving underscore balance plus 50,000, I could simply write savings underscore balance plus equals 50,000. And here, if I go ahead and I run this program again, you will see that it runs correctly, 150,000. And now remember, if I change this number to, let's say, 80,000, now we'll see 180,000 in my savings balance. Now, unfortunately, that's not in real life. and I don't have $180,000 in my savings balance. And since I don't, it'd be so very helpful if you want to subscribe to this channel because it'll be sprinkled with a lot more Python tutorials. And over time, you're going to learn a lot and I'm going to make some ad revenue so that eventually I can hit that $180,000 in my savings account. I hope you guys are enjoying these tutorials. Definitely hang around for the next one.